Pop Squat, coming at you. This is one of those album reactions I've been talking about doing. This was actually sent by somebody named Cameron back in August of last year, and I am finally getting around to it, so it tells you how fucking slow I am. Albums are hard. This one's going to be hard too because it's like an hour and 15 minutes long. I have about 2.5 hours to do this. I'm going to try and keep my comments to a minimum. I'm not good at that. But I also don't know this album at all. I am familiar with OutKast, very familiar with OutKast, obviously because of their big hits back in the day. This album came out in 1998. I cannot tell you if I've actually heard anything off of this. I haven't even looked at the track list so far. Let's see what we've got here. I'll read a little bit of it. So, Aquamini is the name of the album. It is the third studio album by American hip-hop duo OutKast. It was released on September 29th, 1998 by LaFace Records. The title is a portmanteau of the two performers' zodiac signs, Aquarius, Big Boy, and Gemini, Andre 3000, which is indicative of the album's recurring theme of the differing personalities of the two members, which obviously was exacerbated over time, leading to I think the album after this, or a couple albums after this, would have been they really shake it like a Polaroid camera. What was that album? Speakerbox, The Love Below, which was very much a Split album. And that's really where I know them from, although I am familiar with the album that came out just before it a little bit, very, very little bit. Let's see here. The group recorded the majority of the album in Bobby Brown's Times Have Changed, Bosstown Recording Studios and Doppler Studios, both in Atlanta, Georgia. Released as the follow-up to the duo's commercially successful 1996 album ATL Aliens Aliens. I know it's supposed to be Atlanta Aliens. Aquamini expands on the previous record's outer space-inspired compositions by incorporating live instrumentation and drawing on 1970s funk, southern soul, gospel, country, psychedelic rock, and other influences. All sound fantastic to me. I've said before, I'm not a big fan of country, but you combine country with other things, and it gets much more interesting to me, because it doesn't sound like the samey, twangy garbage country that is so freaking popular, or was when I knew country. I'm not familiar at all with modern country anymore. It just turned me off years ago. The album reflected a greater level of creative freedom for the group, which led to members self-producing the majority of the tracks and employing a large number of session musicians who filtered in and out of the studio throughout its recording. Whole bunch of people. Featured artists include Raekwon, George Clinton, wow, Erykah Badu. Lyrically, Aquemini explores various subjects including individuality, human nature, addiction, self-inflicted struggles, technology, and interpersonal relationships, as well as a blending of science fiction concepts and urban narratives. Sounds just fucking awesome to me. I mean, it just, yeah, you could not come up with cooler things to combine on an album, in my opinion. I just love this sort of stuff. Aquamini was certified platinum in November 1998, only 2 months after its release, and was certified double platinum on July 2nd, 1999 by the 1999. Well, I was 29 years old. It was a week before my 30th birthday. By the Recording Industry Association of America, it peaked at number 2 on both the Billboard 200 and the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. 4 of the album's tracks had already or would later become singles. God, I gotta look at the tracks on here. I'm probably going to stop reading because I don't want to get too far into this. Hold On, Be Strong is the first track. Return of the G, Rosa Parks, Skew It on the Barbie, don't know, Aquamini, Synthesizer, Slump, West Savannah, The Art of Storytelling Part 1, Part 2, Mamacita, Spotty Yachty Dopalicious. That sounds awesome. Y'all Scared, featuring Timo Big Gip, or Big Jip, I don't know, and Cujo. Nathaniel, Liberation, with CeeLo and Erykah Badu, and Chonky Fire. Interesting. Does this tell me which one of these were singles? It does not tell me which ones were singles. And, yeah, let's just get into this. Andre 3000, and why am I spacing on the other guy's name? I literally just read it. Big Boy, right? Jesus. Let's check this out. I have the Genius page open so I can look at the lyrics. And this does indeed look like it was very, very popular. Got a lot of listens. Let's see if this has anything else to say. Aquamini is the third studio album. Combination, yep, of their zodiac signs. Well, their sophomore album, Atlanta Aliens, was, I don't know how to pronounce that, Atlians, was a complete departure from their Southern Playlistic debut album. Aquamini took their sound in a new direction. After Organized Noise produced their entire debut album, OutKast began producing some tracks on their sophomore album, ATL Aliens, and take on more production for this album, creating a more spaced out and soulful landscapes. Yeah, I mean, if you know how to do the production, you should really handle your own production, because you're going to get a better sound, unless you have an absolutely genius producer, in which case you need to be smart enough to recognize your genius producer. The album was critically acclaimed, multiple publications, being named one of Rolling Stone's 500 greatest albums of all time, as well as receiving a perfect 5 mic rating in the Source magazine, a high honor in hip hop at the time. The album peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart and went on to achieve multi-platinum status. So if you're listening to this and going, how in the hell have you never heard this album, John? Like, are you a fucking idiot? There was no place where I grew up or went to college and lived after college, which was Madison, Wisconsin, that played hip-hop and rap music. Like, maybe you would hear a song every now and again on some of the radio stations, and radio was the way to listen to music then, unless you had, a CD player or something in your car. We didn't have iPhones at the time. We didn't have our own personal music. Hello, Sajik. How are you? And so yeah, if it wasn't getting played on the radio, you really didn't hear music. It wasn't popular to listen to music on your computer. At least not like over the computer, over the internet. I'm sure there was some of that going on, but Napster and that sort of thing, look it up, didn't happen until 99, 2000, 2001 is really when it exploded and became a huge deal. Yeah, again, look it up if you're not familiar, because it was really a big deal and led to a lot of the messed up rules around music and online music and making money off of music online, and taking advantage or taking unfair advantage of the creators of music and not giving them a fair shake when it comes to actually what they make off of creating stuff. Anyway, we're getting really off course, and this is stuff, like I said, look up Napster and all the fallout from that. NAPSTER if you're not familiar. Let's go. First song is Hold On, Be Strong. Again, I have no idea if I've heard any of these songs, so if I have, I'll mention it. Otherwise, I will look at the lyrics, which I will probably bring over. And, this does have a little bit of information here. Again, I want to say thank you to Cameron for sending this in. I'm sorry it's taken so long. I have no idea if you even still follow the channel, if you're ever going to see this, but there you go. Thank you. So this is Hold On, Be Strong is the intro to OutKast's seminal album Aquamini, which serves as the calm before the upcoming storm, so a good introductory track, with Tony Hightower on the vocals and Andre 3000 on the thumb piano. Hold On is a subtle but memorable intro to the album. I have to look up what a thumb piano is. I mean, it sounds very obvious as to what it is, but I assume it's not made of thumbs. John, you're hilarious. Yeah, okay, it's basically what I thought, so let's find some emojis. It is this thing, if you are curious. So, little tiny, you play it with your thumbs, hold it in your hands. It's like the old style of playing music on your iPhone before there were iPhones. Let's check this out. Here we go. Yes, it started. There's some dead air. Oh, very quiet. I might have to adjust the sound a little bit as we go here. Yep, nice calm little introduction. Genius says the next track brings their gangster sides out for the first time since Pimpalicious. Since the Pimpalicious, Southern Playalistic, I can't pronounce all that. In order to address the tedious rumors surrounding the duo, producer Rico Wade claimed the song was when Big and Dre were coming into their own. Sounds good to me. Let's keep going.
Yeah, it goes like this right here. It's like, niggas always be hollering peace, you know what I'm saying? Peace, my brother, peace this, peace that, you know what I'm saying? But every time I try to get a piece of mind, niggas try to get a piece of mine. So I gotta grab my piece. It's the return of the gangster. Them niggas that's on that blow that run up in your crib, which contains your lady and an 8-month-old child to raise. Plus you true blue about this music, but they do not want to hear because they'd rather be bouncing and shooting and killing and bouncing and shit. Get down. Return of the gangster. Them niggas that think y'all soft and say y'all be gospel rapping, but they be steady clapping when you talk about bitches and switches and hoes and clothes and weed. Let's talk about time traveling, rhyme javelin, something mind unraveling. Get down. Return of the gangster. Them niggas that got them kids that.
So even the first 20, 30 lines of this it is really interesting because not only are they responding to what people were saying about them, but what it really is talking about, what they are talking about in the lyrics to this is they don't want to be pigeonholed. They don't want to be told by their fans, this is the music we want you to make. There might be stuff that they make that, like what he was just talking about here, like you want to hear about bitches and hoes and guns and whatever, and you think that's what we should be doing. And when we do the gospel stuff, you think, no, I don't want that. But guess what? Like, they're going to make what they want to make. And it's absolutely, I'm sure that's got to be super, super frustrating for any creative type who is very, very successful, right? People want them to make a certain thing, and when they don't make that thing, they kind of like punish them. And no, you don't get to tell the creator what they're going to create. You just have to listen, and if you like it, you like it, and if you don't, then it's maybe not for you. And maybe they're creating off in a direction that nobody is interested in, and that's their choice. They get to do that. But that's what I hear them talking about here. I don't think they're specifically saying, like, no, we don't want to make bitches and hoes music anymore and gangsta music and that sort of thing. We don't think it's bad. We just want to be able to do everything we feel like doing. Like, we're not gonna just do the one thing. And I think that's absolutely, they're 100% spot on. I agree completely, and obviously they're incredibly successful even from, this album onward, their first album onward. And yeah, let them create what they want to create because they have all these influences and they have all this stuff in their head. I want to hear all of it. It's amazing stuff. So yeah, let's go. I'm down with the thesis they are putting out here.
They got enough to buy out.
Thesis. What a fucking idiot.
But not enough to bounce them kids to the do it to the park, so they grow up in the dark, never seeing light, so they end up being like your sorry ass. Robbing niggas and broad ass, they like get down. Return of the gangster. The niggas who get the wrong impression of expression. Then the question is big, well, what's up with Andre? Is he in the coke? Is he on drugs? Is he gay? When y'all gonna break up? When y'all gonna wake up? Nigga, I'm feeling better than ever. What's wrong with you? You get down.
Nigga don't want no trouble. A player just wanna kick back my gators off and watch my little girl blow bubbles. But still ready to rhyme, standing my grind, never back down, willing to rob, steal, and kill anything that threatens mine. But good luck couldn't be bought, see. Many fights had to be fought, G. For a nigga to ride these Vogues, oh so close to the sidewalk, to be gawked at. Watch your side, my nigga, cause we got gas. The first nigga to buck is gonna be the first nigga we attack. Don't want that, but it comes though. Most of the time when you don't know. Sticking
I did like that at-tack. That was pretty good.
couldn't be bought, see. Many a fights had to be fought, G. For a nigga to ride these Vogues, oh so close to the sidewalk, to be gawked at. Watch your side, my nigga, cause we got gas. The first nigga to buck is gonna be the first nigga we attack. Don't want that, but it comes though. Most of the time when you don't know. Sticking together like flour and water to make that slow dough. We work both. Everything we have ain't gon' stick up for each other like we brothers from another mother. Kinda like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Strictly for the caddy lovers. And never the nut hugging punk motherfuckers. Yeah, so quit spreading them rumors. We ain't Club Nouveau. Know that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice song. It's a good kind of first real song on the album, and they're like I said, they're laying out, we're gonna make the music we want to make. We're here. We're a partnership. We're both here for each other, brothers from another mother, that sort of thing, from different mothers. Yeah, this is a fantastic first track to just say, listen, shut up. We're gonna make what we want to make, and our relationship is our relationship. Whatever it is, doesn't matter to you. It's like. It's what we do that matters, and that's correct. It's their album. They get to do what they want on it. There's apparently a skit right here, and I looked up. The next song is called Rosa Parks. I don't know if I know it. It was the lead single off of the album, but there is an actual video for it, so we'll check that out. Let's just get through the skit, and then I'll go do the Rosa Parks video. Good sounded song, too.
Man, I'm telling you, that Pimp Trick Gangster Click album gonna be that fire. Watch what I tell you.
Hey, Kim.
Gonna see.
Hey, Kim.
Over there.
Bring me out another box of that Goody Mob.
Oh, what's up, fellas? We don't get no cash in the rest.
What's
going
happening,
on?
buddy? What's happening?
Buddy? Nah,
Man.
we just want to get some records.
Okay, y'all like some thugs, though. Okay, what's up?
Chill out, man. Hey, let me get this new Pimp Trick Gangster Click album.
That whiskey.
That Wiz Stockton.
We got that.
Hey, man, let me get that Bob Marley.
Why you don't know nothing about that Bob Marley?
Love,
Man.
love, my down right there.
Nigga crazy. I know something
that
about
Bob.
Bob Marley.
Okay.
That dot be jamming too.
Hey, what else you got, buddy?
I got that new Goody Mob.
Man,
we got that.
Sky High. Now, nigga.
That what they be
Slit.
saying, Sky High?
Right.
I tell you what you ain't got though.
Sky.
$16.99. I give you that new OutKast. I ain't came out yet.
Oh,
It's supposed to come out next week.
Oh, you got that cat? Man,
Give me
what?
15. Give me 15.
You want to get that cat? I thought it was your boy. I thought it was your fault.
Man, first there was some pimps, man. Then there was some aliens or some genies.
Chill out,
Some
man.
shit.
You don't care that.
Then they be talking about that black righteous space, man. Whatever, man. Fuck them, man. I ain't fucking with them no more, man.
All right, so that was the end of that. Let's check out the official video. I've got lyrics up here. I'll follow along, but since it's a video, we'll watch the video. I'll try to do that for all
this
of them.
the first video, man. We need to crank it back up. We need the drones out there, man. You know what I'm talking about? 30s, Impalas, everything. Put your pimping down, man. What's up?
I'm with that. I'm with all that. But I'm telling you what we need to do. We need some space futuristic type things. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. They scared of that. It's that time, folks. Let's do it.
What are they talking on? I mean, the iPhones didn't exist, so I gotta wonder, these just must be little old cell phone things. It's crazy that it was only 20-something years ago. 25.
All right, then let's do both of them.
Oh, yeah. I have heard this song for sure. It's fun.
You wanna bump and slump with boys. We the type of people make
type of people make the club get full. Many a day has passed, the night has gone
Crunk. I have not heard that term in a long time.
by, but still I find the time to put that bomb off in your eye. Total chaos, but these playoffs thought we was absent. We're taking another route to represent the dungeon family like grade A. Me and my decide to take the back way. We stabbing every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL, Georgia, what do we do? Fall ya, bulldogging like them Georgetown Hawkins. Boy, you sound the silly thing. My room is sitting pretty, doing donuts while you suckers like them suckers on runs. Damn, we the committee.
Just love the flow, love the accent, love the style. It's just killer.
Gonna burn it down, but us gonna bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say, push that buzz. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna bump and slump with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. Push that buzz. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna bump and slump with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some life game to stimulate and activate the left and right brain. Say, baby boy, you only funky at your last cut. You focus on the passion. Your hands, what? That's one to live by, or either that's one to die to. I try to just throw it at you, determine your own adventure, Andre. Got to a station, here's my destination. She got off the bus, the conversation lingered in my head for hours. Took a shower, kinda sour, cause my favorite group ain't coming with it. But I'm with you, cause you're probably going through it anyway. But anyhow, went and died, went on out and bought it, cause I thought it would be jamming. But examine all the flaws, get walls get awfully sad and it's costly. But that's all shit, wrote, and I hope I never have to float in that boat. Up creek, it's.
Gotta admit, love that little section there where he's got some nonsense words in there. I thought it would be jamming, but examine all the flosky, wasky, awfully sad and costly. Just the I don't even know, the ski and lee sounds are just really fantastic. He just does a great job of making it all fit together and sound fantastic.
Freak, it's sweet, it's the last quote that I wanna hear when I'm going down. When all said and done, and we got a new Joe in town. When the record player get to skipping and slowing down, all y'all can say is them niggas earn that crown. But until then, push that buzz. Everybody move to the back of the bus. You wanna walk and slump with us. We the type of people make the club get crunk. Say, push that buzz. Everybody move to the back of the bus. You wanna walk and slump with us. We the type of people make the club get crunk. Thing was raw, man. I'm telling you, they scared of that. It was dope. They scared.
So what we gonna do for the next one?
Yeah, good song. I mean, really, just a fun song. It's interesting to me to see. They're still very much in their like. I don't want to say this in a way that sounds really offensive. They're coming out of. I know I can't even say that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put together in my head. Like I see Andre 3000 and Big Boy dancing and smiling and having a good time, and they're at the point where they're trying to make good time music, but they're still trying to have a message. And so much rap music today has moved away from like the good time stuff. especially like the underground stuff, it's not just good time party. It's very, very honest and very in your face about what they're saying. In this song, it's a little more couched in absolutely being a more popular style of song. It's a little dancey, a little funky, very cool sounding. But really I think what they're talking about when they talk about, the song is called Rosa Parks, and they talk about everybody hush, get to the back of the bus. Not only are they referring to the fact that, Rosa Parks stood up or sat down in regards to the laws about, black people had to sit in the back of the bus. Ridiculous. But they're also talking about, in my opinion, what I kind of pick up from this is they're telling all the people who are upset about the music they make, the fact that they're popular, the growing popularity of hip-hop and rap music, to get in the back of the bus, to shut up. We're here now. We're going to make the party rock. We're going to make the club crunk. That word is so funny to me. I haven't heard it in so long, and I think that's what this song is about. If you're gonna complain, get to the back of the bus. This isn't for you. This is not your music. It's not your time. You're done. You're done. That's my take on that. It's probably wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. I would love to be corrected on that, because I mostly don't want to offend anybody except the people who need to be offended. The next song is called Skew It on the Barbie. I assume it's supposed to be like barbecue. And there is a little skit at the end of this, so let's see if I can find that on the album here.
But no,
For sure.
you know what I mean? If it wasn't
No,
for us
not yet.
trying to... Man, yo, son, y'all niggas...
How long is this skit? There we go. Alright, so here's the skit to play out this song. Oh, their musical taste is just so impressively cool.
It's just major right here, you know what I'm saying? Yo, son, y'all niggas is holding it, man. Straight up, man.
Word, man. I'm
Know
glad
what
we
I'm
got
saying?
together to do this. You know what I'm talking about?
It's all real.
Everybody, north, south, east, west. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
We doing this thing right here, straight up for hip hop.
We handling the earth right now. Y'all niggas don't even know.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If it wasn't for us trying to enlighten y'all niggas with all types of flows and flavors, the game wouldn't be the same.
That's right, man. You got to keep
You know what I
it
mean? Keep it.
innovative and new, creative. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to hear the same old thing over
No
and
doubt.
over.
You
again.
gotta come provocative, nigga. You know what I mean?
Word.
Shit gotta be spine-tingling with mad styles and crazy, dangerous, bust your shit open beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Words.
niggas don't even know, son. Yo, we gonna play some funky shit for y'all.
That's right.
Straight up. Pay up, nigga.
From East Point to Shaolin. Y'all better
Shaolin.
know that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hit this Henny.
Yeah, again, they're right.
Yeah.
So this is shite. What did I just say? Skewed on the barbecue, or skewed on the Barbie. And this says, on the first non-Dungeon Family feature off of the OutKast album, Raekwon the Chef rips an instrumental that samples Henry Mancini's Policewoman, solidifying OutKast's role in hip-hop and bringing some well-deserved East Coast attention to the two dope boys in Cadillacs. I don't know what some of that means. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Old school players to new school.
Okay, I mean, honestly, the beginning of that song I could probably listen to over and over and over. That's awesome.
Hit this Henny.
Yeah. Old school players to new school. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But stupid on the Barbie when we trying to lose. Say, I mean, goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But stupid on the Barbie when we trying to lose. Say, I mean, goddamn it, they done changed the rules. The common denominator, the nigga numerator. Never know who the hater, niggas cater to your ego. I'm sorry like Atari, who's the cousin to Calico. Fish in Puerto Rico, back on the street like Chico. The barge, he large, ain't got a lack in the garage. Few parts here and there, I declare hard. My lord, one at Clark, one at Spellman. Both know each other and it's cool, you can tell when he step off in the party, women jump for joy. But all the wild niggas
Love his style. Just love it.
scheming, they gon' jump the boy for spitting all that bourgeois. My watch, my car, I'm a star. I'd rather be a comet by rock. Old school players to new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules.
Deliver this through your audio, ghetto mafioso, pro hydro, been bagging up yo. Price that longevity suggests make moves slow. Take time, bro, 8 react, 9 blow. Hydro slide, roll like fuck Ronaldo. Fly ride shit looking wide open. Then glide yo, flipping the page I go. Watch 5-0, jump on my meat, ride slow. Watch those undercovers, cop those, rock those, Glock flows. Leave them back and collect spot grows. Keep a watch froze, lean on the yacht, wash clothes. Let the chop blow back and have a block grows. What?
Love all the O's, 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 O's. Really, really super well written, awesomely performed.
Old school players to new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules.
Why? I bust raps like D-boys bust gas. Shit, we the type of people that don't bury the axe or the hatchet. Every time we see your lane, we snatch it. Ride around our hood, talking that dumb shit. Your cabin is crack like plumber's ass and summer's grass. I've been in the game for a minute. Seen some suckers like y'all passing, thinking you light skin. Alright then, little boy, why you frightened? The Dungeon family gon' be here, nigga, so keep right. I gotta hit the source, I need my other half on mic because that southern play illicit Cali music was a classic, right? Call it party point indicator, they got my back, so we gon' keep on jamming and stabbing off in the track. I think it's time to bunch it, but buddy, we will be back and offender put some D's on the lag. Know that.
Old school players to new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules. Old school players to new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. But skew it on the Barbie, we ain't trying to lose. Say I be goddamn it, they done changed the rules.
Yeah, great. Just a great sounding track. It's all about the beat on that. Aquamini is the next track. Let me just read the little note here that's on Genius. It says, title track to OutKast's classic third album acknowledges that all great things must come to an end, but insists that Andre and Big Boy won't stop working together until that time comes. The title is a portmanteau of their two zodiac signs, blah, blah, blah. Andre concludes the track. I'm not going to say what it concludes the track with because I don't want to know yet. So let's get into this. Track number 5, Aquamini.
Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes lie. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. None lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. Y'all know, it's Tim and I, Aquemini.
Aquemini, got it, okay. So I just want to say, like, they just pronounced the name of the song, Aquemini, right? Like, Aquarius and Gemini. And if they hadn't said that, like, you heard me saying Aquamini earlier, right? And you're probably like, fucking moron. Never heard it before. So yeah, the shit you know matters. Learning matters. So hearing them say it, Aquemini, now changes how I will say this forever. And I just have to remap that little part of my brain. I just happen to think it's amazing.
Now it's the time to get on like Spike Lee said, get on the bus. Go get your work and keep your beeper chirping, it's a must. Beeper. That does cornstarch, familiar with that smack, man. The music is like that green stuff, provided to you by Sack Man. Pac-Man, how many fuck you think we gon' do that, man? Ride no national, on 18s without no gap, man. I'm strapped, man. Get ready to bust on any nigga like that, man. Me and my nigga, we roll together like Batman and Robin. We prayed together through hard times, swung hard when it was fitting. But now we tapping the brakes from off them corners that we be bending. And Volkswagen and Bonnevilles, Chevrolets and Coupevilles. If you ain't got no rims, nigga, don't get no wood grain steering wheel, for real. You can go chill out and steal bill. Let your paper stack instead of going to overkill. Pay your fucking beaver bill, bitch.
Yeah. Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why? Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain.
I love the that they threw the line in and sometimes why, like like AEIOU and sometimes why, but it just is a nonsense line in that paragraph, and I just think it's amazing.
That's forever, but until they close the curtain, it's him and I, Aquemini.
Twice upon a time, there was a boy who died and lived happily ever after. But that's another chapter, live from home of the brave, with $30, beauty parlors, baby ballers, bowling ball and parlors, street scholars, majoring in culinary arts. You know how to work bread, cheese, and dough from scratch. But see, the catch is you can get caught. Know what you're selling, what you bought, so cut that big talk. Let's walk to the bridge, meet me halfway. Now you may see some chillin' dead off in the pathway. Just them poor babies walking slowly to the candy lady. It's looking bad, need some hope like the words maybe. If, or probably, more than a hobby. When my turntables get wobbly, they don't fall. I'm sorry y'all, I often drift. I'm talking gifts, so when it comes, you never look the horse inside his grill. Of course you know I feel like the bearer of bad news. Don't wanna be it, but it's needed, so what have you? Now question, is every nigga with dreads for the cause? Is every nigga with goals for the fall? No, so don't get caught up in appearance. It's OutKast, Aquemini, another black experience.
Okay, even the sun goes down. Heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and it's sometimes why. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, Aquemini.
The name is Big Boy, Daddy Fat Sacks, the nigga that like them Cadillacs. I stay down with these streets.
Sorry, I was distracted there for a text message. Just want to hear what went on there.
It's him and I, Aquemini.
The name is Big Boy, Daddy Fat Sacks, the nigga that like them Cadillacs. I stay down with these streets, cause these streets is where my folks at. Better know that. Some say we pro-black, but we professional. We missed a lot of the church, so the music is our confessional. Get off the testicles and the nut sacks. You bust round, we bust back. Get back. The real niggas that's out here trying to spit facts. You hear that, you can't come near that. Maybe you need to quit. Cause Aquemini is Aquarius in the gym and I'm running shit like this.
My mind warps and bends, floats the wind, count to 10, meet the twin, Andre Ben, welcome to the lion's den. Original skin, many men comprehend. I extend myself, so you go out and tell a friend. Sin all depends on what you believe in. Faith is what you make it, that's the hardest shit since MC Ren. Alien can blend right on in with your kin. Look again, cause I swear I spot one every now and then. It's happening again, wish I could tell you when. Andre, this is Andre, y'all is just gonna have to make
Even the
amends.
sun goes down. Heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. None lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, Aquemini.
All right, so that's the end of that track. The next track, features George Clinton. That's cool. It's called Synthesizer, track 6. And it says a commentary from Aquemini on how society is beginning to favor synthetic products of all kinds while opposing natural human experience. Andre provided some insight on the song's concept. I'm not going to read that paragraph. All right, I'm excited to hear some George Clinton. Let's get into this.
Finally, Igor. We've done it. We've done it.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
Igor. We've done it.
Oh yeah, and all artificial instruments there, pretty cool.
know what I've been through. Feel I might go doo-doo. Oh, 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 no, oh. Hey, 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 hey. All in my
You know what that I got from East PI? Spitting the realness of reality. You mad at me? Boy, how you gonna handle me? You want me to lollygag and talk that bullshit? I refuse to play, so I'm gonna speak that southern good shit. That harder than your hood shit. Little shit that make y'all niggas think about the trigger before you pull it. On liquor stores and banks, some folks got more than enough bullets to put that ass off in the slang. Don't claim no game. We the niggas that did that ain't no thing, but the chicken wang but still dope. How you gonna play a nigga like dildo? We OutKast till it's over. Barbecue and never meal dough. For real, bro.
In tonight's news, 20th century technology. Has a computer-aged scientist and doctors gone too far? Einstein or Frankenstein? Dr. Scholl's or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Are we digging into new ground or digging our own graves? Story at 11.
So it's hilarious, actually, to hear that little section about have scientists gone too far, blah, blah, and because now we're 25 years after this, right, and we're still having that same conversation. We'll never stop having that conversation. Have we gone too far? Have we developed? Until we actually kill ourselves, right? And honestly, we went too far when we developed a nuclear bomb. And now we're, whining about things like ChatGPT and AI artwork and things like that. And yeah, it removes the human experience from it, and instead of turning creation of things into just a human endeavor, it instead turns it into this web that artificial intelligence or machine learning, or however you want to phrase it, is able to also pull on that web of experiences and pull things in and create something new, which is really just a synthesis of everything that's come before it. Whereas when we do that, we don't have perfect recall. We're not specifically looking at things like the words on a page or a bunch of different pictures and amalgamating them. We're saying, oh, I like this style, I want to do something in this style, I want it to look something like this, and we fill in all the parts we don't know with whatever we think is going to look good on the page. And that's the difference between AI artwork, or again, however you want to phrase it, and human artist artwork. And anyway, I'm completely off on a jag about this, but that was the thing that came into my head. Like, have we gone too far? Because now we're having this argument not only, and it ties into this song, right? They're talking about synthesis and synthesizers and everything that's fake being what's popular. And I don't know if that's necessarily true, but that's what they're kind of talking about here. And we're still dealing with it. And we're always going to deal with it. It's always going to be an issue until we really screw everything up. Let's keep going. This is really interesting to hear.
Of toxic, wasted doctors, computer bugging, debugging, devicer, and vice versa, and various viruses, forming with laser-like precision and verbal incision, for linguistic, ballistic lobotomy, mind-fucking you with psychosodomy of the medulla oblongata. Exit your mind down your spine and out your behind.
Synthesizer, microwave.
That is just a fantastic paragraph. I loved it.
Give me a drug so I can make 7 babies. Pump my breast up, can you suck the fat up? Please make my life a bit like ain't no such thing as bad luck. My nose ain't right, think I need a new one. Just take your bigger yellow, red, or black, or a blue one. Virtual reality, virtual bullshit. Synthesizer preachers can reach it up in the pulpit. Who a bitch? Give me my gas so I can smoke this nigga. Tell his mama not to cry because they can run him quicker than it took his daddy to make them. Niggas writing verbatim, thought-provoking records.
Love this part. Love it.
You'll never play them. Instead, quick, rinse, loot, improve. Hurry, hurry, rush, rush, world on the move. Marijuana illegal, but cigarettes cool. I might look kinda funny, but I ain't no fool. Now if you wanna synthesize, I empathize. Now if you wanna synthesize, I empathize. But if you synthesize, I will understand your synthesizer, man.
The longer this song goes, the better it gets, the better the lyrics are, the better the rapping is, the better the music is. Really, I'm really enjoying this.
she lap dance on your laptop while your laptop in your lap. Digital good time. Digital good time. Cyber sexy Wendy. Web walking in the moon. Digital good time. Digital good time. Say she tap dance on your laptop while your laptop's in your lap. Digital good time. Digital good time. Digital good time. Digital good time. Cyber sexy Wendy. We're walking in the moon. Digital good time. Digital good time. Fuzzy logic.
Good. It's a fun song.
What's up, man?
What's up, player? What's up? What you need?
Shit, trying to smoke good like you.
Shit, I ain't smoking good. I'm just over here trying to pay these bills, my nigga.
What it look like for the Oski Woski?
Shit, for you? Cause you my nigga? Shit, 65.
55?
Yeah.
You did charge me 50 the other day.
It's some of that goddamn LA. It's some of that West Coast.
So it must have a $15 plane ticket added on to the
shit,
motherfucker.
hey. I ain't the one to put the tag on the money. I just sell it to you just like I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Stem seeds and everything, huh?
Shit, you know how I go, player.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't even smoke like that, so you can go and keep that.
Shit, I'll holler at you later.
All right, then I'll holler at you too then, nigga.
Shit.
Don't holler at me no more.
Holler at you.
Bye, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of that little skit. Slump is the next song, track number 7. Big Boy is joined by 2 members of the Dungeon family as they describe their experience selling dope. One of the few tracks that doesn't have Andre on it since he is the unique one of the group. I don't know what that means. Well, Big Boy is more of the street hustler. Andre provided some background on this track. Okay, don't need to look at that. Let's get into it.
Yeah, off the top, slick pop, know about it, jump back, come on, yeah, from front to back street, listen, we on a mission to get right, working street corner in the midnight, picture the scene, these fiends with $5, $10 dream schemes, for a sack of that, believe that, I'm with whatever like we stroll, stuck serving my cocaine raw, drop 62 off the brick, jump back 20 over, now that more money to get. Slick, we finna lick on the corner without getting caught. But time, keep us slipping and money getting short. Plus that crooked cop block, think we blow slanging. That's why he ride through the hole with the dough swinging. But I make moves, shake them tricks about they shoestrings. Be more precise when we do things. Cause life like shaking the dice, but I buck back twice like 5 deuce 4 trade. Okay, that's the dirty, go represent it to the TED top. Born and bred up on the street top. Get to the money and the sweet spot, and forever hollering. When we see God, been dressing dirty, gon' represent it to the T-top. Born and bred up on the street top, get to the money and the sweet spot.
So I have to tell you, the gamer side of me thinks it's hilarious that they use the frame Hootie Hoo, which is something from the Knights of the Dinner Table comic, which has been around forever. And I'm very curious about what the origin of the phrase Hootie Hoo is here. Cops are coming. Hootie Hoo is the phrase that OutKast coined in the previous album in reference to White Owl cigars they used to roll their blunts. Interesting. But yeah, that's it's a phrase well known in like D&D circles, Hootie Hoo, but they spell it different. It's Hoodyyhoo, I think. And it had to do with like, that's like how they celebrate Hootie Hoo. They thought it's just weird. It's weird to hear that.
And forever holler when we see cops.
Cops and robbers, niggas be bound to get them dollars and cents. They get in the slump like baseball players when they shout on they rent. Anything going, you ain't knowing how much money you spent. But in the real world, you're surrounded by these ladies and chicks who hang around you cause you be buying all the weed and all the chicken. Beating everybody, smoking them out when you wrote, though they was missing. Now you ride by 4 deep, starting to tear up your suspension. And your baby mom on child support, my fault, forgot to mention. You don't even have a checking account when thinking about no pension. I used to work at Steak and L.O. Gold off in the kitchen. Had to terminate listening to graduating. I got the whole rap world fascinated. I wanted a piece of the pie for me and my family, so I made it. Continue to sell dope, it's paying the bill, so you gon' do it. But legislation got this new policy, 3 strikes and you're ruined. Now where your crew went? Yeah.
I'm stripping, dressing dirty, gon' represent it to the TED top. Born and bred up on the street top. Get to the money in the sweet spot. And forever hollering when we see cops. Stripping, dressing dirty, gon' represent it to the T-top. Born and bred up on the street top. Get to the money in the sweet spot. And forever hollering when we see cops.
Hey, me and my buddy on the cut and they know we serving them slabs. We better watch what we doing and look out for Joe Nab. And quit reading up and standing on this same old block. Before our gangsta ass partner get both of us shot. Niggas talking cause they making some flow. But still ain't did nothing that ain't been done before. You can't be trying to showcase, just put it down for your spot. And improvise and work with that little you got. So I think when I finish selling my last sack, I'm gonna take some of this money, go and give some back. Cause people won't forget about the time you gave, know what I'm saying? And start thinking about a path to pay.
I'm stripping, dressing dirty, gon' represent it to the TED top. Born and bred up on the street top. Get to the money in the sweet spot. And forever hollering when we see cops. Stripping, dressing dirty, gon' represent it to the T-top. Born and bred up on the street top. Get to the money in the sweet spot. And forever hollering when we see cops.
Crazy how long these tracks are. Like, it's just nuts to hear this stuff. This is 25 years ago, and the shortness of tracks had clearly not spread like it is today. It's crazy. I just feel like, okay, stop. But they're like, nah, fuck it. We're just letting the music play. We want this to sound good. We just want to let it play. We're all about the music. It's just such a different mentality to today. Baby.
This is a little tune that we composed back on the first album. I know a lot of y'all players out there thought we wasn't gonna come back at y'all with this thing here, but it go a little something like this.
So this next song is called West Savannah. It's a solo track from Big Boy about his original hometown of Savannah, Georgia. It was originally recorded for OutKast's debut album. But what does it say? And Big Boy talked about the vintage tracks inclusion on Aquemini. I don't want to read that either, so I'm not gonna. Let's just listen.
Yeah, I'm back off in this bitch one more time to drop this rhyme about where my roots at. Yeah, so a West Side is in the house, and a Fraser home is in the house. Yeah, a Cloverdale is in the house, and a Savannah GA is in the house. So check it. February 1st, 1975 it happened. Was born in West Savannah way before I started rapping.
What a great beat on this.
Mama had a nigga at the age of 15. My daddy was selling that sack, now he's got responsibility. Stayed at me granny's while me mammy was at work, and she couldn't watch my every move, so shit, I started serving around Fraser home, down in the West Side projects, changing over food stamps and hitting a lick with sexy. I'm just a player like that. My jeans are sharply creased, I got a fresh white t-shirt, and my cap is slightly pointed, he's so flying, afloat. Aroma's what I'm spoting. Sade is in my tape deck, I'm moving in slow motion. Why? So meet me deep in the streets, that's where I learned the capers. I'm slicking blunt, slicking lead, rolling reefer papers. I'm slightly slouching the teeth off in my bucket, but the niggas around the Ave and the hoes, they love me. They wanna be me and my family too, because the money that I make be putting cable off in every room. So follow the fiends, follow my lead through the nooks and crannies. It's everyday life off in my hood, so come and holler at me. But go head on with that foolishness, bitch. Let me get lovely with my sir, because I'm true to this shit. And if you coming with $8, you should oughta look, because the West Side ain't taking no shouts on the down so fired up. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. Like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't quit, and it don't stop, and it don't quit. Like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. It's like that, and see niggas in the South wear gold teeth and gold chains. Been doing it for years, so these niggas ain't gon' change. They coming around the ghetto, so you might call them so. Been wearing furry Kango, so that shit is old. You might sling a rock or two just to pay the rent. $5 for a table dance, so now your money's spent. You listen to that booty shake music in your trunk, as long as there's that tick tick followed by that bump. I'm down to stick a hoe if shit got a G-string, cause the niggas in the point ain't changed, man. You might call us country, but we's only southern, and I don't give a funky phone spot that's sparking other. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. Like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. It's like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. It's like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. It's like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. It's like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. Like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. Like that, and like that, and like this. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. Like that, and like that, and like this.
Should be a skit here.
Hold on, I'm about to call my girl. I'm about to see how weak your game is. Shut up, oh sissy, you ain't even got one. Sissy? Call sissy. Shut up.
Hello?
What's up?
What's up? Lizzie, get your ass in here. I gotta go.
Hold up, wait. Mark, Mark's wanna know if he can get some cut up.
Some cut up? Ain't no cut up going here. I cut your ass up.
So that's what an old landline sounds like, because that is absolutely what that is. Art, storytelling, part 1. Official video. Hey, look at that. Let's check this out. We've got the official video for this track. The art of storytelling part 1 sees Big Boy and Andre relaying two distinct experiences. Big Boy dealing with the promiscuous woman he encountered, and Andre telling us a tragic tale about a girl from his past. The song was remixed and released as a single with a verse from Slick Rick. Oh, I love Slick Rick, telling his own story of a crazy relationship. The single peaked at 67 on the Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Song Chart. The addictive beat was introduced to a new audience in 2013 when J. Cole used it for his Land of the Snakes. I may have heard this, but I, again, have no idea. Let's watch the video. Oh, puppets are just creepy, man. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Somebody hit me the other day for a rendezvous. Was it the wench that cut the goodie and the dungeon crew? Let's say her name was Susie Screw, cause she screwed a lot, making a player hit that chunk at legitimate spots. Not no parks, back seats, and things of that nature. Had to hate your player. I'm kicking the door down, never said I hate her. Straight later, slayed the girl like Darth Vader. Made her from College Park and Fed, all the way down to Decatur. Like Jada, her whip was sharp and sporty, that was shouty. Saved the snake on eggs in a Beamer 840. It's foggy. I went to the crib to call her, but she lost me. My baby mama beat me. 7 o'clock is gonna cost me, but I still wanna cut her though. Maybe she had to work. I called her in the mall, wearing a real tight skirt. She was fine as what? I wanted to sex the girl up. She said, let's hit the parking lot so I can sick your duck. I say, cool. I really wanted to cut you, but this will do. I gotta pick up my daughter, plus my baby mama beat me too. She said she understood and everything was kosher. I gave her a little Will CD and a lovely poster. It's like that now.
It's like that now. You better go get the hoe about your bag now. It's about 4, 5 cats off in my leg now. We just shoot game in the form of story raps now. It's like that now. It's like that now.
Now Susie Screw had a partner named Sasha Thumper. I remember her number like the summer when her and Susie, yeah, they threw a slumber party, but you can't call it that cause it was slumber. Well, it was more like spending the night, 3 in the morning, yawning, dancing under street lights. We chilling like a villain and a feeling right in the middle of the ghetto on the curb, but in spite all of the bullshit, we on our back staring at the stars above, talking about what we gonna be when we grow up. I say what you wanna be, she said alive. It made me think for a minute, then looked in the eyes. I could've died, time went on, I got grown, rhyme got strong, mind got blown. I came back home to find little Sasha was gone. Her mama said she would've that be treating her wrong. I kept on singing my song and hoping at a show that I would one day see her standing in the front row. But 2 weeks later she got found in the back of a school with a needle in her arm, baby, 2 months due. Sasha Thumper.
It's like that now. You better go get the hoe about your bag now. It's about 4, 5 cats off in my leg now. We just shoot game in the form of story raps.
Okay, so I'm loving the fact that they included the sample of Uncle Ricky, can you tell us a story? From Slick Rick's bedtime story, which I have always been a huge fan of. I fucking love Slick Rick, and I love bedtime story. Is it bedtime story? I'm pretty sure. I listen to it frequently. It's on my phone, and it's on the list that I listen to from all the music from this channel. I love bedtime story. It's just amazing. So now we're gonna get the Slick Rick track. Slick Rick section, feature, whatever. I don't know. Let's go.
It's like that now. It's like that now.
Throwing things, yelling in a mad high pitch show. Here we go again with this psychopath. Miss, the neighbors will hear you, you misfit. Can't disagree with the chick without this tip. Price we pay to hit women. The most pretty chick got the psycho tip in her. Stuck up soon as I pop up and see me with the next. She wanna tear the brother club up. Check her pass a number confirming. I learn more and more, some chicks to dump. And you know, I probably get cussed if I backslap miss while she busy trying to justify who cheated first.
Wow. Rick, what would I want with this small chain wearing mouth trying to front?
I ought to cut her off and let another soothe me, but I don't know, ordinary chick don't move me. I mean, I tried to fall in love with the bitty, but straight up just be with the chick out of pity. So although I know pretty chick shady, here I go trying to change went to a lady. Nah, man.
It's like that now. You better go get the hoe about your bag now. It's about 4, 5 cats off in my leg now. We just shoot game in the form of story raps now. It's like that now. It's like that now. It's like that now. You better go get the hoe about your bag now. It's about 4, 5 cats off in my leg now.
Yeah, it's a fun sounding song, for sure. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. I gotta skip ahead. Was that this? Yeah, artist storytelling.
About 4, 5 cats off in my leg now.
So there's a skit at the end of this too, an outro. We'll see how it goes.
We just shoot game in the form of story raps now. It's like that now. It's like that now. It's like that now. You better go get the hoe about your bag now. It's about 4, 5 cats off in my leg now. We just shoot game in the form of story raps now. It's like that now. It's like that now.
Keisha! Keisha! Huh? Cut that loud mess off. You hear all that thundering and lightning, and get off that telephone.
All right. Grandmama, what's all that noise? I'm scared.
Baby, don't be scared. It's gonna be all right. It's just the Lord doing his work. Okay?
All right, so this is the art of storytelling part 2. This track takes the attention to detail in the love and lust tale from part 1 and applies it to an account of biblical apocalypse. Andre, okay, let's check this out.
Yeah. Baby, did you hear that? Yeah, baby, I heard it too. Look out the window, golly, the sky is
Love the distortion on this.
electric blue. Mama Earth is dying and crying because of you. Raining cats and jackals, our shackles disintegrate the residue. Silly mortals haven't a clue as to what the fuck is going on. The telephone dialing the dozen. This train, bring the MP and the SP, meet me at the center of the earth and travel carefully. Baby, grab the baby, cause baby, it ain't much time. Mama Earth is tossing and turning, and that's a sign. Omega, nigga, I oppose a landed indicator. Hope I'm not over your head, but if so, you will catch on later. Play the track. Yeah, she could not take it anymore. Raping her heavenly body like a hoe. Coochie soul from niggas constantly buzzing, and never loving, and never showing appreciation, busting us in the face when they done.
So I do find the distortion on this really interesting, that first part, because this is pre-Nirvana, which was, you know, they had that whole mumbly mouth thing going on, and this kind of reminds me of that, and like Butch Vig style production in general. This kind of like he produced Garbage and was a member of Garbage, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. This came out a few years before all that stuff.
Ballin', nobody ballin', they done gave back their guns for some tickets to the playoffs, but the Hornets, they won. Nigga, we slum, kept all the guns, I gotta protect my family. I drove the biggest thing in the house, cause I knew they tried to ram me, but I'm stabbing. Making a path on the expressway, the best way I know how. Up in the sky, east, west, no clouds, I'm coming now. Fuck that money now, I asked my honey how she feeling. Is Jordan okay? Yeah, she chillin'. We should be in the dungeon shortly. Ain't nobody on they porch seat, approaching the final exit. I'm thinking I see 4 horses, but I don't know. Nigga, you won't know until it's on ya. I put that on my doorway from H-Town to California. All the weed smell like ammonia, but at the dungeon I know they smoking. Writing the raps and doing the beats to make this last recording. Fuck abortion. I got in the booth to run the final portion. The beat was very dirty and the vocals had this store. Son.
So that's Art of Storytelling Part 2. It sounds okay. This is the next track is track 11. It's Mamacita, and it takes the commentary says here it takes the crown as the most criticized track on this classic album due to the repetitive chorus. According to producer Rico Wade, this song wasn't originally created for OutKast. Interesting. So let's see what this is like. I've found a number of the tracks to be a little too long and repetitive, and like their choruses and some of the outros and things like that. So I'm very curious about what this is going to be like. Mamacita, featuring Masada and Witch Doctor. Nice beat.
flow. Sick of kids do anything. Hustlers keep loot the show. Your game is hot, you can never be a winner. Just begun the game, so considered a beginner. Masada for real, the shorty here is here to stay. Mahogany go platinum, after that we just parlay. I'm from the bricks, we get kicked off a loud gunshot licks. Spark stones and sticks, loud mouths get nicked. This life is plush, I beat the bill, B-boy. Scarface for Italiano, I'm the real McCoy. Nigga, what? Can't be your joke, I've been through too many games. Niggas laugh, but my expression wasn't hardly to say. Show me respect, cause it's due. You keep the fear, cause I get over and believe I come back at you.
Mamacita,
Papadana,
Mamacita,
Papadana,
Mamacita,
Papadana,
Mamacita,
Papadana.
Yeah, now. You and your nigga shit shaking, and at the time your heart fell down and broke like achy break it. Lump in your throat, feel like a trachea. Oh diamond, the pain that's in your chest, I made its way down to your tummy. You're wide open, you start smoking with your girl. She nigga bashing, saying you don't need them in your world. Niggas all dogs, if niggas all dogs, then what you call bras? Felines in heat, me I'm for some yarn balls. Now you and her done got to drinking. Oh, now it's really crunk, cause y'all silly drunk. And your girl done got to thinking. She talking about, girl, you look so beautiful. You say thank you, be your night. You try to change the subject, want some beans and rice. But she's back at you like a pit. Mixed with a chihuahua, how much meaner can you get? Don't let her have her way with you, she's gonna have a fit. You're the candy apple of her eye and about to get bit. Here's what you do, you grab her by her neck, throw her on the wall. Say, bitch, don't ever disrespect me, never, not at all. These simple words can put a pause to half of the applause. Them blackball laws of balance at all costs.
Papadana,
Mamacita,
Papadana,
Mamacita,
Papadana,
Mamacita,
Papadana.
Check this out, quiet nights like this. Might twist one for the motor. On the balcony, I got a sofa. Nights like this is perfect for the Spanish fly. Can you come over? Something I wanna show you. Told you once we was gonna take a trip. Touch you with my lips where you like it. It's time, don't fight it. Piggyback ride to the sofa. In the microwave, I got your favorite stofers. Lasagna, that's how much I want you. Fuck flowers, the ceremony starts from the shower. With the water, I got somebody's daughter in the doctor headquarters. Chillin', prepare for the sex drilling. She said same thing in Spanish. Got me feeling managed. Me and you finna vanish real quick. Feel this shit. Got cheese, trying to make cheese to get your pregnant overseas. Maybe make sure that's my seed. Quiet nights like this, bachelor like me is single. Talking to you, Miss Bilingual. Let's mingle in the crowd. Watch them show, pop some more wet. Trying to get you so wet. Never been to Spain, never been a lame horny. Ever since I've been a toddy. Fucking with niggas with ageless bodies. Talking to me while I squeeze it bare. Let me talk to you while I run my fingers through your hair.
Mamacita,
Papadana,
Mamacita,
Papadana.
Yeah, I don't. The Mamacita Papadana, that doesn't bother me at all. The thing that bothers me in this song is it just seems to be going way too long, and the beat, even though it's good, it just is a little too slow. Like it's not giving me enough energy to like make it through this entire song. It doesn't help that I've also been doing this for well over an hour now, almost an hour and a half, and so I'm kind of not paying as close attention and spacing out a little bit. But man, it needs something else. It needs that chorus to re-energize you, and instead it just is kind of slow. The voice is kind of nasally, says the guy from Wisconsin who probably has a very nasally voice. Yeah, I could see that people would have an issue with this. And again, the song seems super, super long, and I can't even tell you exactly how long it is. Let's see, this is Mamacita. Yeah, so it's like 6 minutes long. It's just, oh my God, get it over with.
Mamacita,
Papadana.
Friday night walk, breaking the old school out, boy we cruising. By 4 niggas and 4 hoes, it ain't gonna be nobody losing. But they choosing. Better get in where you fit in, cause it's crucial. I'm trying to cut by 2 of them girls, cause that's just what I'm used to. I mean that. The first to look my way just gonna get splat cat. To the front, to the back, this cognac. Got my throat burning like burlap. Everybody cheesing, knowing these hoes gon' cut like pleasers. These hookers, they praise my group like Reverend Hope be praising Jesus. The easiest was the meanest, but the skeezer was a beanie. She thought we was some motherfucking G, so I checked her like the king I am, no disrespect intended. So her and her silly friends get out before they got offended. To the La Queen Tower we went, laying them hoes down on the freestyle tip.
Yeah, mamacita,
Papadana,
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 mamacita,
Papadana.
Permisito, señorita, mamacita, mira, mira, what's your name? Maria, same as me, dear, de Colombia. I don't think it's strong years in Atlanta, Georgia, and you don't think I got nothing for you? You must be crazy. I'm out here trying to feed my baby, little Bree, y'all should see. She, do it one more time. She.
Hopefully no one minds if I skip to the end of that, because I don't need to hear Mamacita Papadana again. Not a big fan of that track for the reasons I said, and also I don't like sort of the misogyny inherent in a lot of what they're rapping about. Sorry, it's just how I was raised and what I believe. It's not cool. What do we got next? Track 12, Spotty Yaddy Dopalicious. Oh yeah, I hope this is good, man. Featuring Sleepy Brown, Spotty Yaddy Dopalicious is a soulful, funky, horn-filled jam inspired by reggae vibes and good times. Andre, oh man, I can't wait to hear this. I am hoping this is an awesome track. Let's do it. I'm a huge reggae fan, so... Just horns just playing, like it's really incredible to listen to this track and this whole album and see like how much music there is. And I love it. I mean, and I especially love sort of a reggae influenced song here. Like a lot of inspiration from reggae in this, and it sounds awesome. But it's so crazy to hear this and how sprawling it is, and it just goes on and on and on, and it's nuts that this is only a 25-year-old album. I know when I say 25 years old, you could be less than 25 years old if you're watching this and you know, interested in the videos that I do. It's crazy. You will one day be 53, and you will look back and go, oh yeah, there is a big difference. Like, when did that happen? And it's just nuts to listen to.
Dickens. It gives me the Dickens, reminiscent of Charles. A little discotheque nestled in the ghettos of Niggerville, USA, via Atlanta, Georgia. A little spot where young men and young women go to experience their first little taste of the nightlife. Me? Well, I've never been there. Well, perhaps once, but I was so engulfed in the old E, I never made it to the door. You speak of hardcore. Why the DJ sweating out all the problems and troubles of the day? Why this fine, bow-legged girl finds all...
I love this sort of weird, experimental, in my opinion, like storytelling take on what is happening here with the lyric. It is very, very cool. It's not, this isn't rap. This is like sitting on the back porch telling a story sort of thing. It's such a cool thing to choose to do. I'm really loving it.
Like those loves, lukewarm lullabies in your left ear, competing with set it off in the right. But it all blends perfectly. Let the liquor tell it. Hey, look baby, they playing our song. And the crowd goes wild, as if Holyfield has just won the fight. But in actuality, it's only about 3 a.m. And 3 niggas just done got hauled off in an ambulance. 2 niggas done started busting. 1 nigga done took his shirt off, talking about, now who else wanna fuck with Hollywood Cole? This just my interpretation of the situation.
This is also a perfect example of a song deep into an album that they know most people aren't going to listen this long in the album. And if they do, they're fans of OutKast. They want to hear everything that's on this album. So it was the last track. And this is when the weird stuff happens, right? And it's almost is like an endurance thing. And I bet we're going to get some things that are a little more pop sounding as we get to the end of the album. That's my guess.
Met my spotted, oded, dopalicious angel. I can remember that damn thing like yesterday. The way she moved reminded me of a brown stallion horse with skates on, you know. Smooth like a hot comb on nap ass hell. I walked up on her and was almost paralyzed. Her neck was smelling sweeter than a plate of yams with extra syrup. Eyes beaming like 4 carats apiece, just blinding the nigga. Felt like I cheated the whole order that presidential. My heart would beat so damn fast. Never knowing this moment would bring another life into this world. Funny how shit come together sometimes, you dig. One moment you frequent the booty clubs, and the next 4 years you and somebody's daughter raising your own youngin'. Now that's a beautiful thing. That's if you're on top of your game and man enough to handle real life situations, that is. Can't gamble feeding baby on that dope money. Might not always be sufficient. But the United Parcel Service and the people at the post office didn't call you back because you had cloudy piss. So now you back in the trap. Just that. Trap. Go on and marinate on that for a minute.
Nice drums. like this part. Yeah, really, I like that a lot. I like reggae music. The next track, I just forgot the name of. A vicious cut from OutKast's legendary album Aquemini. Y'all Scared features the rappers of Goody Mob and deals with various topics such as the future, drug culture in youth, stardom, and taking the South seriously. Let's check it out. Track 13.
Jack.
Yeah, it was me all
La
over y'all
Familia.
land.
Swats.
The
Mar-a-Lago.
motherfucking mob and OutKast, my nigga. Get blasted.
West
Better
side.
hush up or you get fucked
California
up,
love.
nigga. No, it's
Yeah.
all but a
East side.
9-8, my nigga.
Y'all
Yeah.
love.
I like that.
We ain't scared.
You just know it's gonna explode here.
Piece by piece, this puzzle comes together. Sever your ties with the bad guys. Let the lies go. If you wanna be a hoe, go ahead and don't be scared. Many a bitch represents and is led. Whichever way, no, I'm not gay and really don't give a fuck about what you doing. No guys, I paved the way for my Southwest GA warriors to come and back to feed. Taking what we need to succeed. You know what we gon' do on this road? We gon' explode. Now, are you ready for this territory? Making our life one big story to tell. Reality amongst the youth. Long as rep is in my body, I got proof. I'm not scared.
Who's scared? Scared. Say you scared. In this world I'm here, the second to mute, the third to get you. How many ways can they reach me? That most be scully, went from clean to muddy. I polished to shine, I seasoned the rhyme. Been down like grime, like dirt be the grind. Been looking for love, now I bubble like suds. Others flew sky high, while others were duds. Built high up on the hill to escape the floods. Situations that change, like fate.
Oh, too slow. Much too slow. For me, for this, at this point in the album, if I were like sitting around stoned or drunk or something like this, it'd probably be perfectly fine, right? It'd be like, oh yeah, it's a reggae song followed up by this, just having a perfectly fine time. I don't do that stuff anymore. But man, it's just like it's sapping the life out of me right now listening to it on a Wednesday afternoon. It's Wednesday evening. It just, I need more energy than this, and I'm sorry.
This is the name, went from cool to plain, the lane to flame, laying down or not, man, plans and plots, give a fuck what you think, we in the not the spot, in the mountain.
Yeah, paragraph and dent, I make it 10 cents. Niggas on that Gil Scott dope, hint, hint. At age 15, they start smoking Billy Clint. Now he's 21 and wants to know what the time went. Hey, what's the haps? Was it your time elapsed? Have you ever thought of the meaning of the word trap? That room on your back, but what's that is that crack? Was introduced to Hispanic.
Wow, great lyrics. Really great lyrics.
Communities and blacks, but then it spread to white and got everyone's undivided attention, cause your daughter is on it and you can't hide it. Maybe your son tried it, we have to cried it. You scared, she's scared, they scared, I said they scared to talk about it.
February 1st, 1975, my birth date. The play of BOI was brought onto this earth on Thursday. I think, see, my cap been twisted back from all the dank. But if you see me on the air, you better believe I took that shank. So what y'all thought, bruh? I gotta protect my name and what we fought for. Southern playalistic, AT aliens in your sock draw. No lock, y'all. We got that raw shit in all the trimmings. Even though we got 2 albums, this one feel like the beginning. The intro, the goodie we kinfolk, nigga, it's finna jump off. But now it's time I lay low, cause I believe the track gon' cut off. Psych, the track is bumping like pussies on some dikes. So if you scared, say you scared, cause everybody can die tonight. Cause my heart don't pump no slushy. You touch my niggas, you touch me. I blow up the microphone like Marilyn Manson, you can't hush me. Yeah, or make anything move. Even Tyson can get laid down with his tool. Just cost the name, say good. You take us for fools. Out there, rabbit, that's mine. Don't give me mine. I go off like mines. Blowing suppers to smithereens. We was never folks. If we fell out over this little cream, or let some soft legs come in between our dreams. We live like kings and die like fucking men. I don't care how rough you roll, we can't be shut down. Ain't no opening no shop, we already established. You lap dogging, we boss hogging. Grown men don't beg for attention. Keep wishing, high heels clicking. Paper champions leaving with their feet behind. Diving for the pumpkin at 12. On the bottom bunk, holler at me. 6 to the left, last one can't turn over with dirt on ya. Slain dead, devils don't have enough to purchase my essence. In the head, missing ounces. Zip code, 8 miles. Sauce, think I got that package, but they still eating moo moo. On, and 5.
The truth hurts, but you can't be scared of. Scared of, scared of, scared of, scared of, scared of, scared of, scared of. So remember that, OutKast, Good MOB still standing for something while y'all falling for nothing. Stop dying on this little concrete and little paper. Get this shit together, powers in numbers. You can deny the lie, but you can't deny the truth. You scared. You scared. Say you scared.
Well, I love it. I mean, from what I talk about here on the channel a lot, I love this last little paragraph. The truth hurts, but you can't be scared of it. So remember that. OutKast, Goody Mo B, still standing for something while y'all falling for nothing. Stop dying over a little concrete and a little paper. We get this shit together. Our power's in numbers. I mean, we see that with Black Lives Matter, right? You can deny the lie, but you can't deny the truth. Yup. I mean, unless you're an idiot and a conservative, then you can't deny the truth. Oh, I'm such a mean jerk. Oh, did I make you angry? Conservative person who's not going to leave a comment that I don't care about. Track 14, Nathaniel. I guess there's another little note here. There's a lot of notes. This must have been a really good album. Nathaniel was OutKast associate Mr. DJ's high school classmate who was in jail and called Big Boy Collect to talk about his experience. Big Boy decided to record it and put it on the album. This is interesting.
Shit, man. Niggas gotta go on and goddamn get the shit straight when I goddamn get out. But shit. This was really going down. What's up, my nigga? Another day, the same shit. Punk ass COs on a nigga dick. Got me up at 3 o'clock cooking eggs and grits. I'm a G from CP, I can't take the shit. Trying to hold a nigga down in this country ass town. I'm used to smoking chronic, moving pounds. They got a nigga on some sir, yes sir. Left, right, left. Throw me in a hole, lift my ass out of step. They treat you like a motherfucking slave. Dope fiends find Jesus, swear they save. Niggas better get their game tight. Cause these crackers trying to take a nigga light and they right. I'm surrounded by fake ass crooks. They swear they kingpins but don't have money on their books. I hear so many lies that make me sick. These niggas call ballin' selling dimes and nicks. I can't wait till the day they let me go. So I can eat some steak and shrimp, grab a mic and bust a blow. I'm out at 5, nigga, lights out. Hold it down on the streets until the day that I get out. I'm out, man.
Wow. That's an interesting one. Just a peek into what this guy experienced when he's in there. I am actually curious about what he says here. They have a little thing about Nathaniel said the following about this verse. The idea really came from UGK's Riding Dirty when Buddy's talking from jail. They really wanted me to do something like that, but see, I was trying to be a rapper, so I put a rap to it instead of just talking. I did it one night. I talked to Big on Sunday, and I came back and called him collect on Monday, and history was made. Interesting. I would love to hear more about that. They should give pot to inmates. It's kind of ridiculous that we're not gonna lie. Anyway, probably shouldn't talk about that. I think it sounds like a genius idea to me, but what do I know? Let's see. Liberation is the next track. Track number 15. Following Incarcerated interlude from Nathaniel. Liberation comes in to talk about freedom from hatred, inequality, and all the obstacles people face in the community that can get them distracted from their goals. Wow. Yeah, they were talking about some stuff back then, that's for sure. This was a true collaboration from Andre and Martin Chans Parkman, working on the piano melodies. Having Erykah Badu on this song instead of the original plan to put her on Body Yaddy Dopalicious, and adding CeeLo Joy, and Screechy Preach's soulful vocals before Big Rube closes out. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Closes out the track with one of his signature spoken word pieces. Let's do it. Sounds interesting. Oh, it's going to be a long one, I think.
There's a fine line, baby, I'm on it.
7 minutes.
There's a fine line between love and hate, you see.
Oh, what a great, fantastic beat, and they all just come in right at once. It's just beautiful.
Came way too late, but baby, I'm on it. There's a fine line between love and hate, you see. Came way too late, but baby, I'm on it. Can't worry about what a nigga think to see. And that's liberation, and baby, I want it. Can't worry about what another nigga think. Now that's liberation, and baby, I want it. Let me hear it. Many times I sit back and contemplate, fresh off the day when I'm telling my story. My relationship with my folks is give and take, and I done took so much, not giving my glory. To have a choice to be who you want to be is left up to me, and my mama them told me. I say to have a choice to be who you want to be is left up to me, and my mama them told me. I'm so tired, been so long struggling, hopelessly settling for the day. I sacrifice every breath I breathe to make you believe I give my life away. Oh Lord, I'm so tired, My feet feel like I walk most of the road on my own. All on my own. We alive, but we ain't living. That's why I'm giving until it's gone, 'cause I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be alone. If anything I can say, help you find your way. Touch your soul, make it whole. It's safe for you and
Whoops.
but I can feel it in the wind, beginning of the end. But people keep your head to the sky.
Man, just CeeLo Green's voice is, woof, it just adds this fantastic gospel sound to the whole thing. It really is gorgeous. I enjoy his stuff a lot, and this is really sounding good. Next part is Erykah Badu.
Shake that load off, 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 shake that load off,
shake that load off and sing your song. Liberate the minds, then you go on home.
I must admit, they planted a lot of things in the brains and the veins of my strain. Makes it hard to refrain from the host of cocaine, from them whores from the flame, from a post in the game. Makes it hard to maintain focus. Then from the Glock rounds and lockdowns and burials, the seeds that sowed get devoured by the same locusts. Cause it's a hard road to hoe if your ass don't move and the rain don't fall and the ground is dry, but the roots are strong, so some survive. To your surprise, now I voice their cries. You got more juice than Zeus, slinging lightning trying to frighten plains dwellers of the Serengeti, but get beheaded when you falsely dread it. Melanin, silicone, and collagen injected. Dissecting my pride, who the one gonna get it started? We be the lion-hearted, without infanticide. It's like that red Sprite, you can't imagine. Unless you're looking at the canvas of life, not through the peephole of mortality. Single-minded mentality, getting over on loopholes, getting paid twofold on technicalities. Clicking your heels, scared to voice how you feel, packing steel. Picking cotton from the killing fields with no total. I don't think we in Kansas, no moto. Midwest or dirty South, clean dress or dirty mouth. Whether robbing preachers or killing poor righteous teachers. You a scared demon, shouldn't be allowed to spread semen. And your cowardly lines never define the jackals of Babel. Running with they pack, tail between your legs. Though the mane on your head say the story. As you downplay your glory, cackling, helping the shackling of your brethren happen. Just by rapping. Libertad, libertad, libertad.
I gotta read through a little bit of that. You a scared demon shouldn't be allowed to spread your semen, and you cowardly lions never define the jackals of Babel. Running with the pack, tail between your legs, though the mane on your head say the story. As you downplay your glory, cackling, helping the shackling of your brethren happening just by rapping. What is this? Rube reveals the object of his ire. Rappers who don't use their platform to speak. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought he was saying like, there's rappers out there who are just by doing what they're doing, well, I guess that is what he's saying. They're shackling the people that are fans of them. They're not using their platform to give voice to themselves, the black experience, but not even necessarily black, the non-white, because America's good for white people. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. You can't, I mean, you shouldn't just do party music all the time, especially if you have something worth fighting for. And yeah, absolutely, I get what he's saying here. Interesting. So this is the second to last song. I didn't realize that. So we're going to move on to the last song, which is Chonky Fire. I'll stop again. Really nice sounding music on this. Very laid back. Definitely a good message. Let the music play. can't even tell you how much I want to just advance to the next song. It's so hard to listen to an album all the way through and maintain focus. If I weren't just listening to music, I'd be okay. If I just had the sound in the background, no problem. But man, like having to actually focus on what this album is doing, whew, the long songs are like twice as long as they should be. The closing track on Aquemini features a beat filled with guitar riffs that foreshadow the musical direction of OutKast's next album, Stankonia. I do not know that album at all. Andre said the following about this track: I remember reading about human beings and how if everybody is in the same place, humanity can go to another dimension. I don't think that's true. And when I'm saying that and recording that, you are now entering the fifth dimension of ascension. Our only mission is to take you high. That's what I'm thinking. I was just trying to make the impossible out of music, make people rise in some kind of way. Interesting. What does it say? The track ends. I don't want to hear about the track's end until I get there. Chunky Fire, last track on this album, Aquemini. Sorry, I was mispronouncing it earlier. Thank you again to Cameron. Let's go. Wow. Right off the bat, that reminded me of the guitar in Spirits in the Sky. Like the very, very the beginning of this track reminded me of Going On Up to the Spirit in the Sky, blah, blah, blah. Totally reminded me of that. I don't know. Just flashed into my head. Oh.
Yo, ski, wo, ski. P, ski, we, ski. What you wanna do, ski? Nate Daniel. Niggas get jacked like Daniel. Something I can't handle. Yo. Okay. Yo, this is my story, this is my song. And to the moody poops, don't attempt to try this at home. It's just a poem. Until y'all learn right from wrong. No when to bless a situation, when to grab the chrome. But it's back on. Another stormy night in Atlanta, Georgia. Overcast, but on behalf of OutKast, I Georgia. We invite you to an emotion-filled theater. Bring your umbrellas, cause young fella, it gets no weirder. We reign, supreme, green, dungeon, kings. Do you know what brings rats, mice, snakes about they hole? Choking by, spliced with rock and roll, indubitably, Piper Pie. Now hold on, my brother, no, can't stop the stride. Do you know what brings rats, mice, snakes about they hole? Choking by, spliced with rock and roll, indubitably, Piper Pie. Now just hold on, my brother, no, can't stop the stride.
You are now entering the fifth dimension of ascension. Our only intention is to take you high.
Oh, that was kind of a little touch of Prince there. Yeah, my lord. That's absolutely sounded like a Prince thing.
To make one bob their head be the track job, your job to spit that fire. Some of y'all MC take this rhyming for granted. I won't comply with that slacking. Popping and cracking forth what say we snapping. They want that hardness, that oddness. They get a nigga to start this, what's happening? See if I do what you won't do today, boy, will I live tomorrow like you can't even live, cause you strayed. Motivational skills lacking. When I see a nigga, you're packing. Understand that though, you behind the $75,000 condo, but still stay with mom though. Playing the king like Dondo. You choked up. You was a nigga that's supposed to been so loaded up, making them think hip hop is dead. Exhume the body if you ain't scared. And if I see you in the streets, I dap you down like you was bred. Yeah,
we reign, supreme, green, dungeon, kings. Do you know what brings rats, mice, snakes about they hole? Choking by, spliced with rock and roll, indubitably, Piper Pie. Now hold on, my brother, no, can't stop the stride. Do you know what brings rats, mice, snakes about they hole? Choking by, spliced with rock and roll, indubitably, Piper Pie. Now just hold on, my brother, no, can't stop the stride. Do you know what brings rats, mice, snakes about they hole? Choking by, spliced with rock and roll, indubitably, Piper Pie. Now hold on, my brother, no, can't stop the stride. Do you know what brings rats, mice, snakes about they hole? Choking by, spliced with rock and roll, indubitably, Piper Pie. Now just hold on, my brother, no, can't stop the stride.
know what I'm saying, want to say what's up in New York, you know what I'm saying, because we from down south, you know what I'm saying, it's New York up in this, you know what I'm saying, are y'all in here, you know what I'm saying, this y'all city, you know what I'm saying, we just want to say, you know what I'm saying, we'll say what's up to all the original MCs out there, people out there who got their own stuff, so what's up, man?
Yeah, first of all, you know what I'm saying, we want to thank God, just, you know what I'm saying, dead serious, because if we weren't been here, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be here. But it's like this, though, I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying, them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying, it's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
There's a skit, so.
Hey, G-Man, Pimp Players, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
what's
buddy,
up?
chill out, man.
Back again.
Hey, I want to return this CD, man. The Pimp Trick Gangster Click CD? Yeah, man. No, that's the ball. Those tight. What's wrong with it?
Man,
it don't play right, man. Don't play right.
Got that PA.
You got your receipt with you? Yeah, I got a receipt. Check it out here, right here. Check it out. Okay, well, I'm gonna do something for you, and don't tell the people in the street that I did this, cause I don't want to have the whole neighborhood come to him bring back CDs. What I'm gonna do? Hold on. Hey, Kim. Yeah, bring me one of them Pimp Trick Gangster Click CDs out the back.
We don't want them. We don't want none of them.
I only can exchange it. Look at my sign, man. I don't want no trouble. Y'all steal some thugs. I don't want no trouble.
Hey, buddy, I'm gonna tell you, chill out.
No refund, don't exchange only.
And we gonna do some.
I'm gonna lock you in here.
Is there anything more? I think that's the end. Good album. I mean, obviously, it's a great album. It's a classic album. It's just not one that I've ever heard for. Certainly not the whole way through. I've heard one song off of here, I think I said. And, yeah, it's good. I'm definitely going to download some of this. I don't think I want the whole thing. There's a number of songs on here that just, not what I want to spend 7 minutes listening to. Just too long. It's just too long. Wow, great stuff. I love their stuff, and I freely admit the only stuff that I am familiar with them is like their big hit, the speaker box, Love Below. I've still got it on CD, some like right down this hallway right here in a box, and I love that album. I listened to the whole thing over and over and over and over and over and over. But outside of that, I do not know their stuff at all. I love that they have stuff to say. They've been around a long time. Andre 3000 is just got the coolest style of rap, and I thought they made a fantastic partnership. I also thought it was cool. The thing in Genius that it said is that little bit at the end where they're being quoted on whatever awards show they were at. For 1995 Source Awards, when they accepted the award for Best New Rap Group, the chorus of boos from the New York crowd, they prompted Andre to drop the iconic statement, "The South got something to say," opening the doors for Atlanta and the southern region as a whole to elevate their status in the rap game in the following years. Fantastic. Absolutely, the South has something to say, especially the Black South, right? Like, they've had to put up with more shit than anybody in this country. In a long time. For a long time. And God, yes, of course they're going to have some fantastic things to say. I love a lot of Southern style rap. It's so amazing that one line, right? It probably did. It made some record producers and shit sit up and go, oh yeah, hey, we haven't really been looking there. We're like in New York and LA, but there's music everywhere. Yeah, of course, there's going to be some fantastic stuff. Great stuff, Cameron. Again, I have no idea if you're ever going to see this, but thank you for sending this in back in August. I'm a slacker. I'm going to try and do more albums, and this is again the first one again, because I know I did some over the last month or so. I'm trying to be a little more consistent, but big chunky one for you, chunky fire, and good stuff. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I didn't mention it before, but I may as well mention it now. If you're Xanax the Bastard, you won the drawing for the 30,000 subscriber giveaway. That's it for now. Papa Squat checking out. Have yourself a good night. I'm going to go have some dinner and hang out with my girlfriend. And that's it. Have a good night. No other videos today because this was a long time. Bye-bye. That's it. Have a good night.